Hi everyone, my name is Justin Odisho, and in this Adobe Lightroom Classic tutorial, I'm going to talk about presets, how to use them, and how you can even create your own. So if we head over to the left-hand side, you should see a drop-down panel named Presets. And Lightroom does come with a bunch of presets by default, just like some natural color, contrast, or creative color things. And you can see what they do by just mousing over them. But at the very bottom, you do have user presets because you can create your own. So let's work on this photo here and create a color effect that we might want to save as a preset. So perhaps I'll boost the saturation up a little bit, the contrast, exposure, and I'll create some creative color by using split toning. So I have a tutorial all about split toning, but in this example, I'll just perhaps add some greenish colors to the highlights and maybe some blue colors to the shadow. So you can add as much or as little adjustments as you want in all of these different panels. And if you're ready to take this same effect and let's say apply it onto another photo of yours without having to do all those steps over, what you can do is create a preset. So on the presets panel on the left-hand side, I'll hit this plus button and I'll click create preset. And you should see this menu pop up that says new develop preset. Here you can give your preset a name. So let's say I'll call it blue green test. And you can choose the settings that you're saving. Let's say I was just fixing the white balance, the basic tone here, the exposure, contrast, but that's not necessarily what I was trying to save. Maybe I was only trying to save the split toning or the color. I can uncheck those things or check them on. Or let's say I had cropped my image or transformed it in some way, but I don't want to do that to every photo in the preset. I can maybe uncheck those things. But in this case, I didn't have any special considerations, so I'm going to keep all of those adjustments checked, and I can just click Create Preset. And you should see if you scroll down in your presets menu to the user presets, you should see that preset that you created and whatever you named it. So now if I were to go to a new photo, I can just click on that preset and it adds it right away. We've got the nice blue and green color without having to do each one of those adjustments that we might have taken the time to do the first time. However, if you did want to go and adjust things a little bit, you can, because each photo might have its own little differences in lighting and exposure. Additionally, let's say you didn't necessarily want to create a preset, but you just wanted to take the settings for a batch of photos and copy and paste them. You do have this copy and paste setting here. So you can copy this, copy all the settings that you want to copy. So for this, just like I said with the presets, let's say you didn't want to copy the crop or the exposure because that was just specific to this picture. But anyways, you can copy whatever you need. And if you didn't want to create a preset, you can just paste it. So this is just working temporarily. That'll save you time in editing, and you can just tweak things individually. So that's the basics of how to use the presets panel, how to create your own, and copy and paste different effects onto each other. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube so you don't miss any of my new videos. And if you want to check out more Lightroom tutorials, I have a playlist full of them, like one I've done on how to use split toning effects in detail. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.